Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Tournament Battles EVO cards from today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM, and talking about which ones are worth picking up, which ones you should probably stay away from. Really excited about this video. We're starting to get these cards EVOing up to where they are legitimately viable cards online, starting to get really good, and we still have some guys who have like really good players who have a chance to become, are still eligible, I guess, to become diamonds from their in-season tournament performances, which is really nice. So hopefully that continues to work out the way that it's working out so far. But very excited to talk about these cards today. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's talk about these cards. So Jalen Williams, J. Will, as well as Jonas Valanciunas and DeAndre Hunter, this is their first EVO, so they went from Emerald to Sapphire. The other 7 cards got their second EVO today, which means they were going from Sapphire to Ruby. So we're going to start with the Emerald, starting with DeAndre Hunter. He goes to, the requirements aren't available yet, but he goes to Sapphire with this EVO. 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan, gets a +6 speed, +3 3-ball, +5 driving dunk, +4 interior, +3 perimeter, +3 lateral, +10 steal. Really nice. Still a very low block rating, but outside of that, he's really good looking. He's got great defensive badges, including Gold Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Interceptor, Workhorse, Silver Pick Dodger, Pogo Stick, Post Lockdown. He gets shooting badges too. I mean, that's really nice to see, honestly, is that he gets turned into a much better 3-and-D card, especially badge-wise, but also stat-wise with some slight stat boosts as well. +10 speed with ball, +9 ball handle. I mean, he gets legitimately good boosts. DeAndre Hunter, pretty solid card, but he is only a Sapphire, but he's not a bad one at all. He looks very solid. Jalen Williams is also a guy who, even though he's only a Sapphire, probably is pretty good. 69 speed is still a little slow. +16 perimeter, +25 steal. He is nice. Does get a bunch of good shooting badges: catch and shoot, claimer, corner special, screen machine, guard up, and silver comeback kid. Some good interior defensive badges as well, like box up. He's chased down, and then he gets interceptor as well as rebound chaser, brick wall, and post lockdown on bronze. I mean, he looks like a pretty good card. This is a card that would need a couple more EVOs to likely become a really good card. He does play for the Thunder, who are a pretty good team, but I think they may have lost their first in-season tournament game, so his potential right now I think is capped at Amethyst, but that's okay. And then we have the other 7 guys. All of the other 7, or sorry, Jonas Valanciunas as well, and then the other 7 guys. But Jonas gets a +11 speed, 73 speed. Actually, on Jonas isn't that bad. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan, pretty good size. Defensively, big stat boosts, some pretty good badge boosts as well. Does have silver anchor, gold post lockdown, rebound chaser, silver workhorse now. That's big. And he can hit an open 3. His speed isn't as bad as I thought. Honestly, Jonas Valanciunas, better card than I expected he would be. Still not quite where he needs to be to truly be very good at center, but he's getting there for sure. Both he and Jay Will, if their teams were to do really well and win out in the in-season tournament or something, they could become pretty good. Pretty interesting cards. All right. The other 7 are the Rubies. We'll get to Naz Reid, KCP, and Jared Vanderbilt last because those 3 are the ones I'm most excited about. THT and Caleb Martin are the 2 that I'm least excited about. So these are the ones we're going to talk about first. And Caleb Martin's EVO today, hard to know exactly what it does because this is the stat boosts that he had before the EVO. He was 81 speed, 80 interior, defensively pretty good already. This next EVO gives him more badges, significantly shooting badge-wise. More badges defensively as well. Continue to boost up his speed. He gets, I think, another +2. Some more defensive boost as well. Another 3-point boost. I wish there was an easier way to see this. I think the only way that I could really see all these EVOs and what they're actually boosting, specifically on the second set of EVOs, is if I have the cards already EVO'd in my team. And that means I can only really look at it with Naz Reid, Jared Vanderbilt, and KCP of today's cards, because I think those are the only ones I have EVO'd up to Sapphire. Well, maybe Dorian Finney-Smith actually as well. But I do not have Caleb Martin, so I can't check that out. I may switch over to that screen in a second. But he does get improved for sure. He still needs playmaking badges. He's still only 6'5" at the small forward position. I still don't think Caleb Martin is very good, but he is up to a Ruby, and that's nice for him. THT is a 6'4" shooting guard, another guy who's just not going to be worth it. But with that being said, he is now up to a 74 interior, 84 perimeter, 84 lateral. Pretty good playmaking badges, no speed booster though. Defensive badges are also okay, but no clamps, no anchor, none of that. Shooting-wise, still not great, still not super athletic. He can still ball handle and playmaking stuff, and he's got some finishing badges now, but this card, just like Caleb Martin, just doesn't look very good at the shooting guard position. Not a card I'm very impressed by. Now, Ben Mathurin, Dorian Finney-Smith, Naz Reid, KCP, and Jared Vanderbilt are all cards that I have in my collection, so I can show their specific EVOs in terms of what their EVO requirements are and what their specific stat upgrades are going to be. So I'm actually going to hop over here, and I think we will start, if I can just pull it up real quickly. Bear with me 1 second. We can start with Dorian Finney-Smith right here. Perfect. So DFS, as y'all can see right here, his second EVO from Sapphire to Ruby is to make 19 three-pointers, and it gives him a +4 driving layup, +7 draw foul, +4 close shot, +6 free throw, +4 speed and speed of ball, +8 excel, +5 hustle, and then +8 to both his rebounding stats. 19 three-pointers is literally less than 3 triple threat offline games or maybe 1 post-scoring challenge. That's super duper easy. Badge-wise, he gets a bunch of good gold finishing badges, like all the ones you could ask for: Acrobat, Fast Twitch, Fearless Finisher, Posterizer, Silver Pro Touch and Post Playmaker, Gold Challenger, Silver Clamps and Glove, as well as Pick Dodger from nothing. That's huge. An Interceptor Challenger boost, as well as a Post Lockdown boost, Rebound Chaser boost. He now has Bunny. He's got Gold Precision Dunker. He gets a lot of improved badges on this DFS card. Really is going to take him to that next level as a card, and I think make him a really, really good, well-rounded card. So that's an EVO that I may do. Not certain I'll do a gameplay with him, but I might. Haven't totally decided yet. Ben Mathurin is in the same boat. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing a gameplay with this card, but it's a good time to look at his EVO for sure. The second EVO on Ben Mathurin is definitely a more significant statistical boost. +2 3 ball is going to get that to an 84. The rebounding boosts are going to get his rebounding into the 60s and into the 60s. +14 strength is nice. +4 lateral quickness gets that to an 82 is not bad. Defensively, he gets massive stat boosts. +11 steal makes that a 78. +5 perimeter makes that an 82. +28 interior, +20 block makes that only a 57 and a 70, I think. But still, those are significant stat boosts. It's going to make him a lot better. 7 steals, 5 blocks. That's a little bit tougher, to be honest, as an EVO. But it's one that I'm sure y'all will hopefully be able to figure out if y'all do want to add him to the team. And also, he still gets good badge boosts as well. He gets Gold Posterizer from nothing, Handles for Days from nothing, Hyperdrive from nothing, Bronze Challenger, Silver Off-Ball and Workhorse, Gold Bunny, Precision Dunker, Silver Spin Cycle. A lot of new badges on this card is something I'm a big fan of. Gold Fast Twitch as well. And he's a card who, again, has a lot of potential as an overall card, and I think he's going to be really, really good. Wish he'd gotten a ball handle boost with this EVO. I'm going to be completely honest, because he's still not able to time and burst even when EVO'd up to a Ruby, and that is a little bit disappointing, especially for a shooting guard. 3 more players here, and they're the 3 that I am most excited about. We will start with Naz Reid, who is right here as a Sapphire. His stat boosts today are +17 post fade. It doesn't matter that much, but I guess it's nice to have. +10 mid-range, +2 3-ball is going to get that to an 84 midi, and an 81 3-ball rating. +28 steal is big. That gets that into the 70s. I will take that. +2 block makes that a 78. +4 perimeter, +3 interior are small stat boosts that we will certainly take as well. His stat boosts are not the hugest this time, but badge-wise, again, it's nice to get a bunch of boosts. Gold Aerial Wizard from nothing. Silver Back Down and Drop Stepper from nothing. Gold Masters boosted. Pro Touch and Chase Down on gold as well as Silver Post Lockdown and Immovable Enforcer. Couple more interior defensive badges there is something that I really like to see. I already like this Naz Reid card. 33 rebounds as well. I think this card is going to be pretty easy to EVO, and it's going to be really, really nice as a Ruby. Honestly, the Sapphire already boosted this card up significantly. I didn't do gameplay with him when he got boosted to Sapphire, but now, as a Ruby, even better. And this is a guy as well. I don't think the Timberwolves have lost in the in-season tournament as of yet, so I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I think Naz Reid is able to I'm actually looking up their in-season tournament schedule right now, but I think Naz Reid could still get to Diamond, and yes, he could, because they still have 2 more games. They're against the Kings and the Thunder, 2 good teams, to be fair, but Naz Reid very likely to finish up as an Amethyst or even as a Diamond. 2 more players today. We have KCP, who also has not lost yet in the in-season tournament, also has the potential to end up as a Diamond, is now going to a Ruby. His stat boosts today, bunch of defensive boosts, +23 block, +14 interior, makes that a 79 interior and a 75 block. That's really good for a wing. +3 steal is going to make that an 87 with 84 perimeter, 87 lateral quickness with that +3, as well as a 70 strength. He's really getting good all-around defensive boosts. They're going to help him out as a lock. Big rebounding boost as well. Not sure that's super important, but I will take it. And then he gets a good badge boosts as well. 8 threes, 26 assists. Again, another card just like Benedict Mathurin that I would really like to have seen get another ball handle boost. I think it's intentional. I think 2K knows what they're doing. But I also think if he gets moved to Amethyst, he'll get another ball handle boost when he gets up to Amethyst here, hopefully pretty soon. But he has Gold Pro Touch, Gold Blinders, Gold Deadeye, Silver Limitless Range, Gold Midi Magician, Silver Ankle Braces, Gold Clamps and Interceptor, Silver Pick Dodger, Bronze Post Lockdown, Silver Spin Cycle 2-Step, Gold Right Stick Ripper. He gets a lot of really good badges from this EVO. Really elevates him both as a shooter with that Limitless Range, defensively with Clamps, Interceptor, Pick Dodger, Ankle Braces, things of that nature. He's got Gold Blinders and Deadeye now too, Gold Pro Touch. It really elevates this card a lot badge-wise. A lot of key badges as well, which I'm a huge fan of, and it really makes KCP a great all-around round card, so I'm super excited about that as well. And then the final player we're going to discuss today is going to be Jared Vanderbilt, who is very close to becoming a Ruby as well. His EVO is 10 blocks and 12 rebounds, and it gives you a plus 40 post control. Not sure that's too useful, but plus 5 speed, 3 ball excel, plus 6, and then plus 5 vertical as well. That's nice athletic boosts for sure. Plus 1 mid range and 3 ball this time isn't crazy, but he gets up to a 90 driving dunk. Plus 13 draw foul makes that a 78. I guess we'll take that. Not the biggest boosts again statistically on this card. Most of these Ruby stat boosts have not been quite as chunky, but the badge boosts have been pretty chunky, and that continues here. He gets Gold Area Wizard from Bronze, Gold Giant Slayer, Bronze Catch and Shoot Corner Specialist, Gold Bailout and Break Starter are two very important badges that he now gets. He's got Silver Handles for days, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, and Gold Chase Starters all boosted up now. Silver Box I'll be Scooper, Spin Cycle, and Gold Bunny, 2-step, and Blow By with that Blow By boosted from Silver. A lot of good badge boosts again on this card. Really makes him more complete as a playmaker, a shooter, and helps him out athletically. And then obviously that athletic boost and that slashing boost and all that stuff will help him out, of course, as well. Overall, Jared Vanderbilt was awesome as a Sapphire, and he just continues to improve. He's an amazing card, and there are several really, really good cards from these tournament battles cards, to be honest. And the fact that all Jared Vanderbilt, Nas Reed, and KCP all got evoed up to Ruby today and are all still on track to potentially make it to Diamond at their tier is really, really nice. And I'm very excited. I will evo all these cards today, bring you gameplays with all three, maybe another gameplay or two somewhere in there as well. And yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing this tournament battles promo continue to progress, because we're getting to the point where it's getting really, really interesting, and some of these cards are truly starting to get great boosts. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.